This presentation will be a school health profile on Greeley Central High School. This school was established in 1927 with the original name being Greeley High School. It was the only high school in Greeley until 1965 when Greeley West was opened. Greeley High School is a public high school in Weld County, District 6. It serves 1,410 students, employs 70 teachers, and sustains a student-teacher ratio of 20:1. It is considered an arts and magnet school, which provides unique opportunities to students to engage in a fine arts program. The mission of Greeley is to educate all students in a nurturing, challenging, safe, and disciplined environment so their actions reflect all qualities of pride, class, and dignity. They believe in these 4 standards to help develop the Wildcat environment. These standards are based on a great interpersonal relationship between the staff, the students, and the parents, as well as the community. Greeley Central believes in applicable learning, so instructors are encouraged to integrate current events and relevance into the curriculum. This includes guest speakers and field trips. An example is in the social studies class. They had a guest speaker, a third-year law student, come in and discuss the First Amendment and its relevance to modern-day society. The demographics of Greeley Central can be broken down. The strongest populations are within the Hispanic and white community. I would also like to note that the total minority enrollment is 66%. Gender is evenly distributed amongst the student body population. 48% of students are enrolled in the free lunch program, 9% are enrolled in the reduced price lunch program, and 57% of students are considered economically disadvantaged. The student body is evenly distributed against the 4 different grade levels taught at Greeley Central. It extends from 9th grade all the way to 12th grade. The district wellness policy is stated here on the screen for you. The Board of Education recognizes that students need to be physically active and eat nourishing food to grow, learn, and maintain healthy physical and mental development. They also have additional policies to be implemented, especially regarding nutrition, that can be seen in the table of contents. The district wellness policy is to establish and maintain a district-wide nutrition and physical activity advisory committee, and this committee is to monitor the implementation of the policy, evaluate goal progress, and serve as a school resource and recommend revisions to the policy. The following goals of the wellness policy are here on the screen: developing a comprehensive learning environment, support and promote proper dietary habits, and provide opportunities for students to engage in physical activity. The focus of the Coordinated School Health Program right now is an improvement goal. They want to learn to scaffold instructions to reach all children. As you could see, the demographics of Greeley Central are very diverse and they have a strong minority population. Their challenges include funding, education level of parents, diversity, and nutrition in the home. I had the pleasure of meeting with Barb Johnson, a UNC graduate, for her BA in kinesiology as well as her secondary school counseling master's degree. When I asked her about what she feels is great about their comprehensive school health program, she said that Wildcats excel in embracing diversity and meeting the individual needs of all students. When I asked, where are some of your weaknesses, she stated that she thinks that the program was at its strongest 6 years ago because now the focus has shifted to immigration inclusion of all student body members. When I asked what her personal opinion is of the Coordinated School Health Program, she thinks that they do a great job of addressing nutrition and supporting healthy choices in school, but there needs to be a larger focus on movement. The health education requirements for Greeley Central is 1 semester, and it is an opt-out program, but you do have to give reasons for opting out and parent consent. The course is designed to help students make good personal choices about their future. She believes that every student deserves a fulfilling, successful life in which they are controlling their destiny. As said, they have to earn a 69% or higher, so some of the graded components include an exam and their notebook of content. The curriculum includes tobacco, drugs, and marijuana. When I asked her if the legalization of marijuana has changed the discussion in the classroom at all, the only real comment she gave was that they continue to educate on safety of usage. It is a law that 21 or older can consume marijuana, and she does recognize that they now have to add a topic in of edibles and discuss the potency of THC in the edibles. They also discuss alcohol and codependency. Um, like I said, they like to do applicable learning, things that are going on in modern day society. So this image on the right is a graph that she uses, and it shows different hallucinogens, their price of it, and then how many people use it across the page. And so it increases in increasing order of usage. So from the left is just moderate users to seeking help users, all the way on the right. They discuss mental health, depression, and suicide and available resources. They discuss nutrition. They discuss human sexuality and STDs, the media influences in modern day society, and of course, sexual education. The requirement for physical education is 2 semesters. Available facilities include tennis courts, and they also get to jog to a really close park that's within a half-mile of the school. The classes that they teach include gymnastics, dance, jogging, weightlifting, and fielding courts. They do a district evaluation using the PACER test, and they do a class evaluation via student feedback as well as a skills test. Some student feedback concerning their PE department is that there's really nothing to complain about. You get to pick what activity you want to do, and the teachers help you out if you ask. Grizel commented that she likes that there's an option for dance, a girly hobby where I can enjoy PE. Unfortunately, no students' photos were allowed to be taken. The health services, they have a facility, the health clerk office. It's open from 7 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. It's staffed with a health clerk, and a registered nurse is on call if need be, and the health clerk always has the option of contacting her if they have questions. Services offered are screenings for hearing and vision as well, and that is for just the 9th graders. The health office staff is happy to assist parents in finding health information and access to health care. They have a really strong referral program within the community for low-income families, and I thought that this was great. An essential component that we're missing of school health is making sure that the parents have access to health care as well. Their nutrition services, they offer breakfast and lunch, and the prices are listed here. This is a sample menu of what the student options are for breakfast and for lunch. They do have an open campus. It's an opt-in program, and just under 50% of the students utilize this privilege. And I did a little research and found that these are all the restaurants within a half-mile of the school. The school psychologist at Greeley Central is Heidi Barlow. She has her BA in psychology and a master's in school psychology. The services available are one-on-one appointments as well as conflict resolution. They do offer a resource as a safe place for students to go to, and it can be used for teacher referrals when students are having behavioral disruptions. There is no specific bullying prevention program, but they do abide by the student conduct. The administration has very strong support to making sure that all students feel comfortable at school. They also monitor social media sites for code of conduct violations, and it is considered an offense even if it happens off campus. The teaching staff is very vigilant, and they are aware of student relationships, so when they do see someone acting out, they do take a hands-on approach and make sure to intervene immediately. There are several support groups at Greeley Central. One is a mandated class, Career and Life Choices. It's for ninth graders and helping them adjust to life in high school. Some of the courses taught, some of the topics covered in this course are transition, Cornell Notes, how to be successful in high school, and so forth. They also have a student recovery program, which is helping young men graduate high school by providing incentives. A participant in the program said, "I'm wanting to learn more now and want to see where the world will take me." So it's helping motivate at-risk youth to complete their high school degree. They do have staff health promotion. It's done at the district level with a staff program manager. There are no incentives, but it is strongly marketed. The staff kind of seemed disinterested in the health promotion, and it seemed like there was a lack of participation. Sample events include stress management, class management, maintenance, and activity events. Parent-school communication is via the webpage, which translates into 9 different languages and has wellness resources. There's parent-teacher conferences to have face-to-face time with each of your child's instructors, as well as sports season parent meetings to inform all parents about athletic opportunities for students. Parents can also join the Parent Advisory Council, which meets every other month in an open meeting, discuss all topics that relate to the community, school, parents, and students. And also, a really cool program that they have is the Colorado Youth Outdoors, and it's to build healthy relationships between youth and their parents through traditional outdoor recreation. The key feature of Greeley Central is their Newcomers program, and it's specially designed for educational options for newly arriving immigrants. It helps orient the students and their families to their new country, new language, and culture, and these are some of the services that are offered. I thought this was a phenomenal program, and I was really impressed with their ability to reach out, with the administration's ability to reach out. The healthy environment factors are the age of the facilities. It was originally built in 1927, but was just recently remodeled in 2000. They conduct safety drills, including a fire and lockdown drill once per semester. They do, again, have an open campus, and they noted that this does contribute to the student marijuana usage. They also have a lot of signs indicating to drivers that it is a school zone, so they should reduce their speed and be vigilant of pedestrians in the area. The crime rate is below the national average in the surrounding area of Greeley Central, and it has 6 registered sex offenders within a 1.5-mile radius. The gangs at Greeley Central are red, blue, green, and 970. The prevention that they take at the school is to address the culture, so they have a zero tolerance for gang paraphernalia, including tattoos. They also do a sexual assault program. It's zero tolerance for sexual assault, and they offer a training program for students called SART. And as stated before, they do the most common drug used at Greeley Central is marijuana, which I found was really interesting because when researching environmental factors, the teen marijuana use in Colorado has decreased versus the nationwide average, but I do think that it is an issue that it is at 22%, but I commend Colorado on its reduction of at least about 2%. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed this snapshot and school health profile of Greeley Central.